Okay. Oh, we're live. All right. So, all right, let's see. Am I missing anything else? I don't think so. Oh, forgot to share the screen. Whoops. All right, let's see. Share the screen. I think we're good. Okay, hide that. Present to everyone. I think that this is how you gotta do it. Anyways, hello everyone. Okay, so since some of you may not be caught up with this, I currently have a fractured toe, so I am unable to basically do much. Like, I can't leave the house. I am pretty much stuck. So I figured why not get the editing done for the 2 narration tracks that I got done yesterday. Of course, there will be no audio due to the fact that this is future readings that I don't want you guys to hear, but I can give you some details. The one that I'm editing right now, that's called You Can't Kill the Meme. Yep, September 2nd. If all goes well. So, yeah. I might do 2 if I feel like it. I don't know. Okay, we're live, right? Yep. Keytron. Hello, Keytron. Hi, it's me, the Lord of Shadows. Hello, Lord of Shadows. All right, let me. Once again, there will be no sound because of the fact this is a future reading. And my freaking toe is like throbbing right now, but I've got a high tolerance for pain, so I should be okay. Now, as you can see, most of the audio like has been, noise reducted, and it's fine. This is also this was recorded yesterday. So this one is the one with the least amount of bloopers, so I am going to basically probably finish this one up because this one doesn't really have much to it. It's just a letter that's being written. That's being written, and it's a sad fucking story. So yeah, it's a good story. And if you have not seen my update video, I am going to be doing more genres than just horror. Let's just put it that way. So this one is more, it's dark, slice of life, and sad, like tragedy. Or no, not tragedy, but, just sad. So you won't hear anything. This is a future reading. Don't want you guys to be spoiled. So yeah, this won't be out for a long while. This won't be out clear until the end of like 2018, like towards the end of 2018. September 2nd is when it's scheduled. So yeah. Yep, there's a breath. So ask questions, keep me occupied, talk to me, whatever you want to do. Let me see. Sounds that. Also, hello, Dark Flare. Okay, that's definitely not going to be needed in there. Might have to amplify this narration a little bit because it is a little quiet. I've also played around with the socks that are currently over my microphone. I hope you guys can hear me a little better. This is with the did I watch in Avengers Infinity War? No. I don't really care for that stuff. So I currently have like, the sock that's under the second sock that's over my microphone. It was folded over like where the audio normally goes into originally. I have redone that to add more into the audio. And can I be heard? I would hope so. Checking. Okay, it's catching. Okay, we're good. All right. And if they are awake, I might add like maybe romance or Mark or someone in later on For now, I need some quiet to actually hear, like for breaths and all that stuff. So. Okay, so that's just a redo. I need to back that up. And yeah, yesterday when I recorded this, I was like dead. But luckily, the narration came out saying really good. This is a first-person, Fluttershy, like Twilight based story. It's actually really sad. So yeah, I found this one really good. It's tragic and it's just very well done. Like, I've seen this scenario happen a lot in like my life, so it's really nice. Like, it wasn't aimed toward me, mainly my sibling or somebody that I may have been friends with or something like that. Okay. Wait, was that a breath? Yeah, you can't really hear that breath, so that's good. All right, save. Fluttershy is my favorite. She's a lot of Brony's favorites. Mine, personally, Rainbow Dash. Even though, alert for episode 9, it was terrible. I hated that episode. Okay, we're good. Let's get started. So let's just do that. Okay, there is a little bit of background noise right there, so let's get rid of that. Ow. Damn it. Okay. I just need to make sure. Is my volume up all the way? It is. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Lip smack. I hate these things. Anyways. Yeah, this story is about an abusive relationship. And Fluttershy is basically taking, I guess you could say, like, the step that she needs to take. Like, she loves Twilight, but at the same time, she's living in, like, a relationship that isn't real. So she's taking that step and realizing, Twilight broke her promise. She promised to protect her and all that stuff. She promised to be with her and protect her through thick and thin. But Twilight has not kept her promise, so she breaks hers, basically.
No way.
Simple as pie.
I don't have kids.
It's
talking to the wrong lady.
Actually really messed up. But it actually is a good story. Oh my fucking god, Toe, stop. That's a breath. That's effed up. Yeah, it is. It's how can I put it? I love you, but I hate you kind of scenario. When I was reading the story, it reminded me of the song by 3 Days Grace called "I Hate Everything About You," because in the chorus it goes, "I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? You hate everything about me. Why do you love me?" That's the chorus to that song. And this story remind me a lot of that song because it's the same kind of scenario. Fluttershy hates everything about this new Twilight because it's not the Twilight that she married. Instead, it's been replaced with some pony of like hate and violence. Yeah, it's that kind of a relationship. Violent, very messed up. Like it's a love-hate relationship, and everybody knows those aren't good relationships at all. So yeah, the song is basically about someone saying, "No, I hate everything about you. Why do I love you?" You know, Fluttershy will always love Twilight, but she hates her for who she's become. Yeah. Oh wow, I'm getting emotional just talking. Damn. It's sad, and a very common thing actually in this day and age. That's pretty sad. Oh my god, the breaths. Well, then again, I was having a rough morning because, yeah, I had woken up at about 2 o'clock in the morning and didn't go back to bed until around 4 because my freaking foot was killing me. And if you missed it, it's because I broke my toe. I didn't break it. I just fractured the joint. As it's going up on your big toe, there's 3 joints. Like there's the pip joint, there's the dip joint, and then there's the one that starts right at the base where your big toe is. That's the one that I fractured. It's a hairline fracture, which isn't that big, but it's still painful. Like when I walk, I look like I'm freaking 80 years old. I'm freaking limping like I'm 80 years old. Like, here's how I had to be in this like narration. I had to narrate as if I were Fluttershy in this situation. It's actually very challenging, and I actually did get emotional while reading it. Like, you can actually hear the emotion in my voice. It's screwed up. And yeah, you can't blame Fluttershy for, wanting to escape a abusive relationship that isn't real anymore. It's fake, and the mare that she, cared for before is gone. She's just lost. And the reasons why is because of like things like depression and other things. Like, yeah, it's screwed up. It's a sad story. It actually really is sad because she wants to love Twilight but can't because it's not her anymore. Okay. Yeah, I was struggling with that word because it's a band that I liked back in. Well, I still like them. I like their original stuff. Evanescence. I'm actually glad that I redid that because in the very first one, there's like this little sound that comes out of my voice. Not a crack, but just something really weirdly came out of my mouth. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's nowhere near as bad as the other file. Not even close. I guess I could share the sound if you guys want to, or want me to, I guess. I mean, I think it's boring, just sitting here and talking. Do you guys want me to share the sound? When I get to the part where I'm going to narrate, or not narrate, where I'm going to edit in additional stuff, I am going to have to go silent. Like certain sound effects. Like there's only going to be 2 sound effects to this, which is going to be like the sound of someone writing something on a paper and like a sad music track, like a certain type of like sad piano track. I don't know. I'm going to have to experiment around a little bit with that. Just do it. Okay. I am taking the headphones out. Now you should be able to hear anything. I will double check just to make sure that I'm still hearable. Testing. Okay, we are. All right, tell me if you can hear this, okay? The feelings that they bring are evanescent. You should be able to hear that. Like, I don't know, the computer, where the microphone actually is kind of it's right off to the side of the PC, or whatever, laptop. You should be able to hear it. Actually, just let me double check right here. Let me just check right here. You should be able to hear it. Actually, just let me double check right here. Okay, let me go back 14 seconds. Or whatever. Laptop. You should be able to hear that. Like, I don't know. Okay. Testing. Okay, we are. All right, tell me if you can hear this, okay? The feelings that they bring. All right, we're fine. Okay, so once again, I'm narrating this as Fluttershy. I'm not doing her voice. I'm just doing it like how I would be presented in this situation. I'm not doing Fluttershy like Fluttershy's voice, like down here. I'm doing it how I would have done it. That's how you got to kind of do it when you're in a first-person kind of story, because I can't find a narration, like I can't find like a voice actor that would narrate a whole entire story. Otherwise, they would be like probably asking for payment or something like that, which I can't afford. But anyways, continuing. The feelings that they bring are evanescent and often. And that's a lovely breath. I'll always check through again just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Like on open audio, it's really hard to tell if I miss a breath or something. Are evanescent and often pointless. This was not one of them. I didn't hear anything. Are evanescent and often pointless. This was not one of them. Every time I thought of you, there's a breath. I will go back through and I will always look over this, but then again, I'll just do this. Why not? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, sounds that. Sounds this lovely opening. Okay. The butterflies on my flank flew to my stomach, and the fire with it. I think I heard a breath. Pretty sure I did as it was going into the next line. Because I don't know. Breath control for me yesterday was being a douche. Well, then again, it can also be like the writer and the problems with them. Because some things that I read in the first story were, oh my god, horrible. Like they were written very weirdly or out of place. So yeah, that's why I've learned to edit the story before I even attempt to do it. Like don't edit it to where it's totally different, but just edit it to where it is, readable. Geronimo, Jesus. My stomach, and the fire within my heart rose to my cheeks. Eventually, you just took over me. You were all I could see when I looked into the mirror. You were all I could see in my dreams. Your voice was the only sound that I wished to hear. You became my everything, and I felt like the world was falling apart in your absence. Of course. I hear some noise. Just waiting for that noise. That lovely noise. Okay, die. Yeah, we're towards the beginning of the story, as you can tell with the time. In your absence. Of course, I couldn't take it anymore. I had to make a move. You wouldn't have noticed me otherwise. And all it took was that one date, that one night, to make me realize that I was hopelessly in love with you. Do you remember that night? I hear some little, I think, lip smacks. So, fuck them. Talked very British right there. I don't know why. In love with you. Do you remember that night, Twilight? You walked home with me, under the moonlight with your wing wrapped around me. I still can't believe you were the one who kissed me first. Okay.
You couldn't believe how happy I felt in that moment. As if my...
Oh, there's a breath. Huge breath. Heard that one plain as day. Plain as... Yeah. Guys, feel free to chat with me. I don't care. I'm just trying to get this done. I'm not trying to ignore any of you. I'm just trying to be as much of a host as I can be. And I'm sorry about the background noise, but news is over.
You couldn't believe how happy I felt in that moment. As if my wings that stood straight up were not clear enough of an indicator.
Wing boner. Oh, dear. In fact, let me do this so that it gets to my Twitter. Or not there. Here. Did I hit it? Yeah, I hit the like button. Okay, so it is being shared. Okay, go away. Go away. There we go.
We're not clear enough of an indicator. My eyes immediately...
And I can't tell if that's a breath or not.
Of an indicator.
That's a breath. Clear as day. Also, the heat, not the heater, the AC was turned on during the, like, a large portion of this, so I'm hoping that didn't change anything.
Clear enough of an indicator. My eyes immediately sparkled as I gazed into yours. I
am very sure there was a breath there. At least from what I'm hearing. Oh, dear. Yeah, this won't be out until September 2nd.
As I gazed into yours. I wanted nothing more than to melt in your embrace and never come out again.
Well, that was clear as day. Let's see. Kill that breath.
Embrace and never come out again. Do you remember that very night?
There's a clear breath. There's a clear breath. Man, I really went a little southern there. Hello, Anime Cheese. Nice seeing you here. Swigget. Oh my god. Swigget Swatoot. Well, okay then. I don't know what that means. Okay. Oh, by the way, horse noise. Okay.
Do you remember that very night? Do you remember that very night that we spent almost the entirety of it in my room? We marked each other as ours.
We know what was going on in that freaking bedroom. Ooh, okay. Let's not go that route. Oh, dear. This is not a kid-friendly channel at all. I just want to make that very clear right now.
In my room, we marked each other as ours. We gave each other a part of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
When we got tired of all the passion.
Hang on.
In my room, we marked each other a part of ourselves. When we got tired.
There's clear breath. Okay, sorry guys, I'm not trying to yawn like crazy. I'm just trying to get this done. Get done. Get it done.
When we got tired of all the passion we were engaged in, we just fell asleep with your warm wings wrapped around me, the pale moonlight illuminating our slumbering forms. Whoa. The pale...
Oh, yeah, that's where my voice cracked. Lovely. When that happens. Okay, I think that's where it starts.
The pale...
Yep.
The pale moonlight illuminating our slumbering forms. Do you remember?
I am pretty sure there's some noise in there. I mean, most of it's like down. Most of it is down due to noise reduction, but yeah, some you just can't get rid of. Okay.
The pale moonlight illuminating our slumbering forms.
Okay.
Do you remember when you finally... Do you remember when you finally decided to let me move in?
No. Clear and straight. No. Okay, there we go.
Do you remember when you finally decided to let me move in? I was so excited that I didn't need my wings to fly. It was more...
There's a clear ship breath. Where are you? Where are you? There you are.
Didn't need my wings to fly.
Ouch.
It was more than a dream come true. I honestly would have cared if your
I think there was a little bit of a lip smack at the beginning.
I honestly would have cared if your home.
Well, okay then. Save myself some editing right there. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay.
I honestly would not have.
Me and my breaths. Lovely breaths. Lovely breaths. I think that just connects, doesn't it?
I honestly would not have cared if your home was set.
Mm-hmm. Me and my breaths.
I honestly would not have cared if your home was set in a castle or in a hole by the road. As long as you were there.
Ship. Oh dear. I mean, I'm more like a Flutter Dash shipper. But whatever. It's just a story.
As long as you were there. And do you remember?
Okay then. Oh yeah, that's when my parents came into the house. We're just gonna swoosh past all this. Price star flash, whatever. Okay, delete. Delete, thank you.
And do you remember on that very day?
Do you remember?
And do you remember on that very day you promised you would make me happy? God damn it.
Okay, at least it was like killed. Because getting out those like you know, the ones where I'm just like coming right off with the word like that, like just with that long sigh. Oh dear, those are a pain to edit. Okay, hope that is all of it.
And do you remember on that very day you?
Well, there's a little bit of noise. Let me get rid of that.
Remember on that very day you promised that you would make me happy? Do you remember? You promised. Do you remember that night when I found out that things were not okay? I was so worried that letting me move in was the wrong decision after all. But you kept insisting that it wasn't. I knew you were right, but how can I stop myself from worrying when I saw you awake, with tears flowing from your beautiful purple orbs, just staring into space on multiple nights? You couldn't hide that forever from me. And when I found out...
There's one. I'm just going through the ones that I can actually hear, because I normally edit with my headphones in so that I can hear, but whatever.
Forever from me. And when I found out, you just said you were stressed. Of course.
There's a breath. This is the only part I hate about freaking doing YouTube. Editing these narration tracks is so annoying, like with the breaths and all that shit. Like, let me ask you guys this. Does the audio sound a little better compared to, like, you know, the last time that I live streamed? Well, not the last time, but the time before. Like, does it sound a little better? I hope it does. Because since I can't really afford a, what do you call them? Pop filter. I went with the sock routine, and I think it works massively. That's more of a cleaner sound to it. It's also to prevent, like, pops from getting in.
You were stressed. Of course. I knew you were a princess. Of course your life has taken...
Should I keep that in there?
Knew you were a princess.
No. Like, sometimes breaths. Well, okay then. I mean, sometimes breaths can be helpful. How do I explain this? It can be helpful to actually add to the dramatics of the story. Like, sometimes breaths are needed to add, like, to dramatics. Like say, how can I do this? You left me, but you know, like that. That's more sigh, but you get the joke, or you get the joke. You get the gif.
I knew you were a princess. Of course your life has taken such a toll on you.
There's a mess up. I remember this one was a mess up.
Of course your life has taken such a toll on you. Whoops. Of course your life has taken Of course your life had taken such a toll on you.
Okay.
Of course your life had taken such a toll on you. I tried my best.
There's a breath. I can hear you. I hear you, breath. You ain't getting past me. And you shall not pass. You shall die.
A toll on you. I tried my best to comfort you, as if you were.
And there's a breath. Also, to any newcomers, this is a story called "You Can't Kill the Me and You." It is a Twilight-based thing about basically Fluttershy writing a final letter to Twilight, saying, you know, I'm leaving you because I can't do this anymore. Because the story is about like an abusive relationship, and Fluttershy's been living in like a very like love-hate relationship for too long, and she doesn't, you know, Twilight is not there anymore. The marriage that she, you know, committed to is not there anymore. So she leaves her, breaks her promise basically that she made to her on the day of their marriage, I guess.
I tried my best to comfort you, as if you were still a frightened feeling in my arms.
Like I kind of pulled off a Fluttershy kind of like cover voice. That wasn't intentional. Kind of did though.
Feeling in my arms. I told you.
There's noise in there. Like there's a kind of sound effect. Like sometimes when how can I explain this? Like those noises come from your mouth. Like normally if you're too close to the mic, you can like if you're trying to like regain your breath control or something like that, you can open your mouth and like make like a noise with your tongue like that. That's what makes those kind of noises.
Feeling in my arms. I told you it was okay to cry. I didn't tell you everything was going to be okay, because I knew it would not be. I only knew that I would be right by your side as we faced them. But it didn't get better. You didn't just cry in the middle of silent nights anymore. You started spending less time on grooming yourself, and your mane eventually became a mess outside of your working hours. You started getting up late.
That's a breath. Yeah, but do you see the direction that the story is taking? Just wait until it comes out as the final product.
Outside of your working hours.
Visuals are going to be tricky.
You started getting up late, whereas you were usually the first one up, even among your own family. You started eating less.
Okay, so this one needs to be a little closer. I remember what I did. I took a little bit of a break. I'll just clean up that audio if there is anything in there. Let's see, about right there, maybe? Yeah, that's about right.
Even among your own family. You started eating less and less until you stopped completely.
See, this breath right here works. Seeing, it adds to the dramatic. Like that breath right there is fine. Because it like, you know, it adds to the dramatic, you know, like the atmosphere of the situation.
You started eating less and less until you stopped completely. Eventually, you didn't even come to bed. And that was when I knew something was seriously wrong.
Mm-hmm. Okay, gonna save.
And that was when I knew something was seriously wrong. You were not the alicorn that every pony called the Princess of Friendship anymore. That spark in your eyes was long gone. You didn't want to see a doctor, but
There's a breath. Thank you, Mom, for making a lot of noise. But whatever. Alright.
You didn't want to see a doctor, but I made sure you did anyway. And so did our other friends. I just thought that was supposed to fix you, not break you even further.
I got distracted by these stupid things over here. Go away. There.
To fix you, not break you even further.
That's what opioids do.
You even further. Do you remember when the doctors first diagnosed you with depression? No.
Yeah, I stumbled a lot right there. I'm like, I really hope I redid that one. And I think just from looking right there, I messed up again. God damn it. Stop. That's equipping a dick. Okay, does it start right here?
Do you remember when the doctors first diagnosed?
Mm-hmm. And I stumbled.
Do you remember when the doctors first diagnosed you with depression?
Oh, dear.
You held on to me while you cried, asking me to never leave you.
That was a breath. Okay, go back a little bit. Fucking allergies.
To me while you cried, asking me to never leave you. It didn't matter if you were a princess or an alicorn.
Okay, I'm a little too far ahead right here. I need to... Because right here, I wasn't sure how it wanted me to, you know, portray it. It was kind of tricky how to portray it. So let's see. I feel like it would just work like that. If it doesn't create like a stumble or something like that.
It didn't matter if you were a princess or an alicorn.
Perfect.
In that...
Okay, there is some noise right there, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Sorry that I'm having to stop every 5 seconds, but this is what editing's like.
Were a princess or an alicorn. In that moment, you looked...
Oh my god. Would that breath work? Let me actually listen to that again.
In that moment, you looked more vulnerable than any injured animal that I had.
It wouldn't. God damn it. By the way, when's the next time you guys would want to see another Cards Against Equestria live stream? I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I don't know. Just haven't really been in the mood because the past 4 nights have been hell for me. Well, I wouldn't say last night. It's like last night wasn't that bad, but the nights before that were like horrible with this fracture.
In that moment, you looked more vulnerable than any injured animal that I had ever seen. I promised that I would never let you go. Yes, I promised. I remember. It was all right if...
Okay, that's a clear as hell breath, but would that work? Hey, Mom.
I promised. I remember.
Depending... I don't think so. I don't think that really helps. It's not really... I don't know. But yeah, just so you guys know, you know, just how many stories are coming ahead and, you know, how many I do actually have, you know, recorded. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coming up. Like the changes of genre, that will not apply until, let me see, August 18th. Depending on if, you know, my schedule does stay on track. Should, but you never know. Ow. Also, by the way, guys, I am still in search of Sweetie Belle voice actor. I need her for a pretty messed up fic. So, yeah.
I promised. I remember. It was all right at first. More than all right, actually. The other girls were there for you, too. They made sure you were never alone.
Okay.
It even looked...
And there's a breath that I can hear. Once again, I'm going to go through this again to make sure that I didn't miss anything.
Sure you were never alone. It even looked like you were getting better. The doctors agreed to discharge you on the condition that you followed their instructions.
Oh no, is this like broken up or is it all in one go?
To discharge you on the condition.
Oh, that's gonna be a pain. Okay, where's the
To
kid?
discharge you on
Oh boy, this is gonna be tricky.
on the
I hate when I get this.
The doctors agreed to discharge you on the condition that you follow their instructions.
There's a bit of a little slack in there, but it's not that bad. I think I'm okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care. Top 10 animated rabbits. Bugs Bunny, number one. No joke. I actually don't even know of 10 animated rabbits, to be honest. I know of Bugs Bunny, Roger Rabbit, the Tricks Rabbit. The one from Alice in Wonderland, I can't remember his name. Rabbits. Oh, Angel Bunny. It's actually a bunny, but not a rabbit, but whatever. I don't know. I don't really care.
The doctors agreed to discharge you on the condition that you follow their instructions.
I feel like I'm okay.
Instructions. And that's when things start.
Okay. So I need to back this up a little bit. I need to clean up audio first. That is 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, that's 4 seconds of of a break. So I'm gonna only do 2. Like about right there or something like that. Because this is where things start to get kind of dramatic and kind of messed up.
That you follow their instructions. And that's when things started to go downhill. You refused. You refused to take the medicine on your prescription. You refused.
Okay, that's a lovely breath. Alrighty. Is this a start?
You refused.
Yep. Hi.
You refused to take the medicine on your prescription. You refused to.
Yeah, that's a lovely breath. Go the fuck away. Also, I see Keystron, if that's how you say your name, responded. I'm glad that my audio does sound better. I'm trying to improve for, like, you know, certain people I am working with. Like, yeah. And hello, 8th Flame. You must be a new subscriber. Hello. Ew.
You refused to follow the doctor's advice and sleep earlier. You didn't even allow yourself to rest the way. You refused to follow the doctor's advice and sleep earlier. You didn't even allow yourself to rest the way they asked you to.
Did the beep go off?
And sleep earlier. You didn't even allow.
Okay. Alrighty. Alright. How's your day, Sparrow? It's fine, I guess. Besides my freaking toe giving me shit. I'm glad Dusky Novel is gone from YouTube. I would refrain from using his name, please, because he's still, he's still a part of my conscience. He is my conscience. I know he's a stain and it's a figment of the past, but he's still, like, mentally scarred me. Oh, brings you back here. Cool. Okay, cool. Coolio. No, it's fine. It's just, I prefer not to hear his name again. Ever. MLP Dev Dealer. Hello, buddy. Just editing a Twice Shy, pretty messed up fan fiction. Yeah, I'm getting a drink. Here's the, okay, just so you're caught up. This is a story told from Fluttershy's point of view. She's writing a letter to Twilight basically saying, I'm done. Because she's in an abusive relationship where the Twilight that she, you know, married was, it's gone. She's gone for like she's gone through things that have changed her into like this ruthless monster, even abusive stuff. So she's basically broke her promise that she gave to Fluttershy on the day of the marriage. So Fluttershy is going to break hers because she can't take it anymore. Like I said earlier, this song reminds me a lot of "I Hate Everything About You" by 3 Days Grace. Great song. Because the chorus goes, "I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? You hate everything about me. Why do you love me?" Love-hate relationships. They don't ever work.
You didn't even allow yourself to rest the way they asked you to. You just wanted to go back to the way it was before.
It's okay. The tags that I give it are dark, sad, slice of life. It is sad. It's a very sad fic. I even get emotional a little bit in the narration. Because I had to voice as like someone who's saying goodbye. You know, I'm sick and tired of this crap. So I'm leaving and I'm moving on. Like, she'll always love her, but she'll always hate her too. It's sad. You could even consider this grimdark, honestly. Because grimdark is, it's hard to explain. It's a mixture of emotions. Like, there's sad, there's dark, there's horror. But it's also a mixture of emotions in a way that it's so messed up, there's no way to describe it. That's the best way I can describe grimdark to you. There's many ways to describe it. Oh, dear. I know that song, you know, did you know any? I think I did. I think I've seen it too. Great song. I plan on making a fan fiction called Transformation. The story will be based on my... I think you've told me about this. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Back.
You didn't even allow yourself to rest the way they asked you to. You just wanted to go back to the way...
What the flip?
You didn't even...
Oh, okay. I must have pushed something. What the fuck? What did I push? It, like, played. I didn't even push the space button. What the fuck? C, that's... Key? No. B? I don't know. Okay. I plan on making a... Okay, I just read that. Example.
You didn't even allow yourself to rest the way they asked you to. You just wanted to go back to the way it was before.
Mm-hmm.
The life you weren't made for.
Mm-hmm.
You just wanted to go on pretending nothing had ever happened.
Because here's the thing with this story. I've seen this scenario happen multiple times to friends, to family. I've seen it happen a lot. And it is freaking sad. It is absolutely... It's messed up. It's sad. I consider that kind of grimdark, in a way. In a way, sort of. But probably when this comes out, I'm going to label it as a sad slice of life. Dark, sad slice of life. I don't know. I have a grimdark I wrote where Twilight got possessed, got possessed by evil forces and committed what amounts to genocide against her friends and other ponies. I've read a story just like that. I have read a story just like that called "What Have You Done?" It's about Rainbow Dash basically confronting Twilight after she's taken over by a dark force and kills every pony. She's corrupted by darkness. Not intentionally, though. She just goes into a ruin and like finds this art. It's kind of like the Alicorn amulet. In a way, it is.
Nothing had ever happened. And
I think I hear a little bit of a breath. Pretty sure. Yeah, this is a really sad story. I was honestly surprised.
Nothing had ever happened. And I couldn't bring myself to stop you. Couldn't muster the strength to force you to listen.
That breath works.
Despite having done that to multiple disobedient...
Okay, stop.
To listen. Despite having done that to multiple disobedient critters back at my cottage before.
Right there is where I got emotional. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there is emotion in that. I almost got freaking emotional over that. Playing as a character Mine was called A Superb Case of Villainy. Apple Sleep Experiment. I don't want to read that. I don't. Because I respect Mag and Lost, and I just want them to leave it as it is. Okay, let me save. And part of it was based on Star Trek at all.
Despite having done that to multiple disobedient critters back at my cottage before. But now I know I should have.
I don't know. With emotion coming in, that might.
Before. But now I know I should have. Maybe then you wouldn't have locked me out. Do you remember the times? Do you remember the time?
Let me back that up.
Do you remember the times when you were still sane? The times where the twilight...
That works. You hear that like breath going in? That works because it shows dramatics, like sadness. Like there's sadness in the voice. So it works in a way.
The times where the Twilight I knew and loved was still there?
Oh my god, that's
sad.
Do
you remember any of those times at all? The times before that night you snapped and threw the book at me? I could hardly believe it. For years you didn't allow...
That's not allowed. That's a lovely... Buckaroonie. Get out of here. Get out of here. How about the cough? Maybe in the future. Silent Ponyville. I am thinking about doing Silent Ponyville, but I'm going to need a humongous cast for that one. That might be the next big project on the channel, but I don't know. I'm going to have to really get a huge cast for that one. And have the freaking strength. Or, like, even have the will to do a freaking fic that huge. I don't know. We'll see. All depends. I know the cough isn't that long, but honestly, I don't know. I know it's a messed up story, but it's not at the level of Grimdark that I like the most. I don't know. And yes, I have even heard I've heard the second part to it by a jackass that I will not name. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a story that's kind of on the fence for me. Sparrow, want to hear my Fluttershy voice? Not really. I realized a while ago that I could actually do something like that. Let me know.
I could hardly believe it. For years you didn't allow...
Was that a breath?
I could hardly believe it. For years you did...
It was. That breath won't work. You will not work. Shut up. Shut up.
I believe it. For years you didn't allow any pony else to touch your books, let alone even drop them.
That breath works. That breath works.
Let alone even drop them. Yet you yelled at me and I was met with the hardcover 1 second later.
Oh, right there. That line. Oh, that is so sad and messed up. She threw a book at her just because she got, like, angry for no reason. These are abusive relationships I have seen. I've seen the scenario work. Or not work, but I've seen it in the past. So this really hits home for me. Believe it!
1 second later, and you broke down.
Even though I've never watched a single episode of Naruto, I have played, like back when I was still playing a lot on my PSP, I played, I think it was called Naruto Shippuden or something like that. One of those kind of games where you play the combat. You just fight because you can fight. I like the guy who, I think he's got like a, I don't know, swirls for his face. I don't know.
Second later,
it was fun.
And you broke down, crying like a filly that has just been...
See, hear the emotion in my voice? I was really getting into character. without even trying. Dragon Ball is better. I agree. Dragon Ball Z, and just those two. Yeah, that'll work. I don't care for GT, Super. I don't care for those.
Crying like a filly that has just been thrown out.
And I messed up.
Crying like a filly that has just been thrown out. Crying like a filly that had.
Oh, man. That hits hard.
Crying like a filly that had just been thrown out of their house before she even got the chance to grow. At first, you only threw your precious books at my face whenever you were fed up or whenever you even got mildly interrupted. You were never so sensitive to disturbances before. Yeah.
I might leave those breaths in because that actually is relevant.
You were never so sensitive to disturbances before. Yeah, I know your anger wasn't real. And it disappeared as quickly as it came. The signs of your depression appeared again. I tried to comfort you in whatever way I could every time you collapsed in my embrace in tears.
Oh, God, that's hitting hard. Jesus. Like, here, let me show you my face. Let me show you my face. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm getting a little, my eyes are kind of like watering up a little bit. Also, hi. Oh dear. And all the Rainbow Dash. 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ. Oh man. Yeah, this is a hard story for me to actually listen to because it's very relevant to my life. I've seen this scenario multiple times. Okay, share my screen. Oops, god damn it. I already did. Fuck my life. Share. There we go. Okay, that's where I need to go, was here. Such an idiot. Okay, there we go. Oh, need to click on this. Maybe.
I tried to.
Okay, that can, yeah, that can be deleted. Those are just like those kind of sound effects. Well, not sound effects, but you know, interruptions.
Embrace in tears. I tried to comfort you in whatever.
Nope, that needs to go back a little bit. Let's do about right there.
You collapsed in my embrace in tears. I tried to comfort you in whatever way I could every time you collapsed in my embrace in tears, be it physical or emotional.
Wait a minute. Is that a redo? Let me actually relook at that. Relook. What?
I tried to comfort you in whatever way I could every time you collapsed in my embrace in tears. I tried to comfort you in whatever way I could.
Yep, it's a redo. Shut up. And I like that first take much better. I don't know why, but I just like it better. Okay. But yeah, guys, please give me some suggestions. I'm actually having a hard time finding readings lately. Like not readings, stories to read. You know. But I definitely do want to do Silent Ponyville. That's one of my goals.
You collapsed in my embrace in tears.
Embrace?
Be it physical or emotional. It was all I could do.
Okay.
You collapsed in my embrace.
Sorry, I'm just looking over to see if there's any breaths.
Be it physical or emotional. It was all I could do.
I don't think so.
That was all. Anyway.
Oh.
It was all I could do anyway.
The person who wrote it did a very weird thing with the text, not the text. Like the way it was written, I had to reread it in a different way.
Be it physical or emotional.
Okay, I think it's search right here.
It was all I could do.
Mm-hmm.
It was all I could do anyways. And what I always did. Somewhere along the line.
Hello.
Down.
Oh, somewhere along the line, down.
Somewhere along the line. No.
Yeah, I think I was having trouble with my computer or something like that. Like, I didn't want to go down. I don't think this is where my parents come in. Nope. Okay, cool.
Somewhere along the line.
And there's what the notification is. Thanks, Dev Dealer. Ah, fucking hell. Toe, come on, work with me. I love your horror readings. I'm curious to see some of the other genres you are wanting to move into. Well, I can tell you right now, I definitely want to do some more tragedy. I definitely want to do some more romance. Stories like this, very much, because I love this kind of stuff. This is the stuff that's like at home. Like, I feel like with this one, I should do like a message, like a certain type of message, because it deals with like something that is very relevant to our society. I'm gonna actually name that because I forgot to. Like, this is a freaking sad story.
Somewhere along the line. We both lost our way.
Wait. Is that beep in there?
Somewhere along the line.
Yep, I can get rid of it too. Coolio. Fuck off, beep. Again, I still don't know what causes that noise. I've looked in my room multiple times for a cause, and there is nothing. Might be the fire alarm outside my room. That's how strong this mic is.
Along the line. We both lost our way. You didn't just throw things anymore. You held me by your inescapable magic, making me land on the cold, hard floor of your polished castle.
God damn it.
You stopped actually studying or learning. You didn't do anything real anymore. You weren't disturbed or stressed. You weren't disturbed or stressed.
Is it bad that I like the second take?
You weren't disturbed or stressed. You weren't disturbed or stressed.
I like that breath. I actually like that breath in there. That actually really adds to the anger. Like, she's angry, but golly. Dead. Sounds amazing. I'll be looking forward to them. It won't be taking effect until August 18th with a rarity. It actually will not be taking effect until a rarity story called Monsters. It's about self-doubt. And I really like those kinds of stories. The ones that hit like those topics that need to be talked about.
Anything real anymore. You weren't disturbed or stressed. You were just mad for no reason. Your sorrow was gone, replaced with thoughtless rage. Rage that you would only let out on...
That breath doesn't really work. Man, I got really into character. I am really, really impressed with myself. I got into character. Jesus.
Replaced with thoughtless rage.
The thing is, emotion is really hard to do in acting. Especially in this kind of instance. Like, anger / sadness. It's kind of a sad anger kind of deal. Like, an anger with emotion in it. Like, that's actually really challenging.
Replaced with thoughtless rage. Rage that you would only let out on me. A rage that would never end. And all I felt was a river of pain cascading on me every time. I didn't know what I was supposed to do anymore. I didn't know what I felt about you back then. All I knew was that over time, there was no twilight left inside of you anymore. I learned it the hard way, by trying to comfort you like I once did, only to be met by a searing pain to my face. You would singe my fur and mane until you didn't even see what you were.
Oh, wait! Son of a bitch!
Oh, wow.
I found the vacuum. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, guys. My mom apparently stubbed her toe on the vacuum or something.
Until you didn't.
Oh my god. Okay. Way to kill the tension.
You would singe my fur and mane
Okay,
until
fine.
you didn't.
Okay, I feel like it's.
Until you didn't.
Yep. Oh man, I'm freaking. Oh wow, I'm trying from that one. Wow. God damn it. I'm gonna get up and open a window real quickly. Trying not to fall flat on my face. Oh. Okay, don't hit your foot on anything, Sparrow. Don't do that. You idiotic thing. I don't like that. God damn it. Put your mic up. Where are you? Sorry, guys, not meaning to sound weird, but with a fractured toe, it's hard to walk. Let's see. Should make that a blooper at the end of one of your vids. The problem is this isn't a live stream.
Until you didn't even see what you were doing anymore.
This is really, really, oh god, it's messed. Oh, sad, messed up, but excellent.
You would singe my fur and mane until you didn't even see what you.
Okay, that space is kind of weird.
You would singe my fur and mane.
Yep, it's kind of weird, so I'm gonna back that up a little bit. I'm gonna put that about right there. Let's see how that sounds.
You would singe my fur and mane until you didn't even see what you were doing anymore. I never wanted.
Is that thing beeping again?
Doing anymore.
Yep. Oh my golly fucker.
See what you were doing anymore. I never wanted to make this decision, but you have forced me. But you forced me to.
I think I messed up right. Before I even do anything with the breast, let me see.
But you have forced me. But you forced me to a few weeks ago. You cornered me. Your whore. I never wanted to make this decision.
Yep. Okay. I saved myself a little bit of editing. Cool. Okay, where do we start?
But you have forced me.
Okay, much back. Much further back.
I never wanted to.
Yep, okay, there we go.
I never wanted to make this decision. But you forced me to a few weeks ago.
Yeah, let me just take that breath out. Oh, God. I've stubbed my toe on that thing before, too, and it does not feel good.
I never wanted to make this decision. But you forced me to a few weeks ago. You cornered me. Your horn alight with no emotion in your eyes. You grabbed my wings and...
God. You can feel the emotion. You can feel the message this is trying to send to you. Oh, it's... Good Lord, it's just horse noises.
in your eyes. You grabbed my wings and took your sweet time with every feather as you twisted and burnt them until they cracked.
Oh my God.
You pinned me against the wall, screaming that you...
Wait a minute.
Cracked. You pinned me against the wall, screaming that you wanted me to die. Whether I...
Yeah, there's a beep in there. Let me get rid of that. Oh, man. Yeah, this was definitely a good choice. There's a fic I'm still debating on reading, considering all of the like Toon Critic crap going on, like, you know, the pedophile stuff. I'm still debating on reading it, even though it deals with stalker, not pedophilia. It deals with a stalking issue. It's, I don't know. I'm still debating on it, like when I should read it. I'm wondering if I should wait until later into the year, or if I should wait, you know, like another time to do it. I don't know. It's subject to change.
You pinned me against the wall, screaming that you wanted me to die. Whether I couldn't or would not even stop you, I had no idea. I just knew that you were gone. And it's over.
Okay, and this is the part that I redid because it didn't sound right.
And it's over. Yes, you heard me right. It's over.
No.
Yes, you heard.
Yes, you heard me right. Yes, you heard me right.
Yes. Yes, you heard me right.
I like the first take better. No problem. Okay, let me actually.
Yes, you heard me right. It's over.
Mm-mm. Okay, now let me see what the "it's over" sounds like.
Yes, you heard me right. It's over.
That's much better. That sounds more like a breakup, more like kind of an emotional breakup.
It's over.
Okay.
It's over. Whether we like it or not.
He who should
Do you
not be
remember
named.
it all, Twilight? Do you remember? No. Do you remember all, Twilight? Do you
Ah, Jesus. I actually like that take. Let me see.
Do you remember? No. Do you remember all, Twilight?
Go away. I also I want to say thank you. You were the one who got me into the grimdark scene, and I've loved it ever since. You're welcome. Grimdark doesn't always have to be like, necessarily dark. It just, I don't know, it plays around with a lot of, certain subjects. Let me see. I've got to use the bathroom quickly, so I'll be right back. So, BRB. Oh, God damn it. Oh, my God. All right. I am back. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. But first, then forward. All right, good. Also, and Uncle B. Oh my God, Uncle B. Rad is rad. Yeah, I'm glad I could help you get into Grimdark. It is actually a really interesting subject. Really? Oh, that's right. I gotta do this thing.
Do you remember anything beneath all these broken promises and shattered dreams? Do you know how hard it is for me to keep pretending that it's okay, just so that others wouldn't know the truth?
Ugh.
Do you know how it is like to live a lie led by a dream that never existed?
Yep.
Do you know how hard it is for me to come back every day and see a desolate wasteland filled with shattered crystals and fragments of our memories that was once our home?
Damn.
Do you even know how hard it is for me to see you anymore, knowing that you are not there?
Okay, I see a little bit of a... And again, am I playing to it? No, it isn't. Holy shit. This is let me tell you guys. This is the first time I've heard myself doing this. So it's the first time I've heard this narration track. So wow, my acting is like right on point.
Knowing that you are not there. Do you even know how hard it is for me to see you anymore? Knowing
Oh, this is a redo, I believe.
knowing that you are not there. Do you even know how hard it is for me to see you anymore? Knowing that you are not there.
I like the first take better. So let's see.
Do you even know how hard it is for me to see you anymore?
I'm not mistaken.
Not there.
Yeah. Okay, save. That's a long pause. Oh my god. Ugh. Oops.
Knowing that you are not there. I don't know where you are right now. Since the purple alicorn that now remained. Since the purple alicorn that now remains clearly.
Excuse me.
Since the purple alicorn that now remained.
Also, when I said way to kill the tension on this, that actually reminded me of that Goody blooper where he is like, in full go mode on like, narrating and editing. Like doing the demon voice. I can't remember, he was saying like, "You are mine" or something like that. And that freaking notification scares the shit out of him. Isn't that blooper? I'm trying to remember. Way to kill the tension on this. I think so. No. It was Thornquill, I think. Oh fucking hell. I can't remember. I know someone says that, but I can't remember who it is.
Since the purple alicorn that now remains clearly is not you. But I know that I must leave. I don't want to live a life believing in a non-existent dream. And I don't want our other friends to worry about.
I can get rid of that. Not looking forward to that second file.
An existent dream. And I don't want our other friends to worry about us anymore. But I want you to know that I am not afraid.
Okay,
I'm not afraid of you. The damage you inflicted. I'm not afraid of you or the damage you inflicted. Even after all this, I want you to know that I only came to.
Okay, I think.
But I want you to know that I am not afraid. I'm not afraid of you. The damage you inflicted.
Oh dear.
I'm not afraid of you or the damage you inflicted.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of you or the damage you inflicted. Even after, but I want you to know, I'm not afraid of you or the damage you inflicted. Even after all this, I want you to know that I only came to life after you happened. The dormant spark within me would. Fucking hell.
Now, this is where my parents came in. Okay, that sounds fine to me, but I don't know. Let me get past all this crap. Okay, this is nothing. Okay, and there's where the noise reduction comes in because the heater, because the air was turned on. So yeah, I had to noise reduct it. Holy shit, that took up a lot of time.
But I want you to know that I am not afraid. I'm not afraid of you.
What is that? Lips back. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Afraid. I'm not afraid of you. The damage you inflicted. Even after all this, I want you to know that I only came to life after you happened.
Whoa, wait a minute. Where am I? Oh, oopsie. I made a mistake.
You happened.
Okay.
But I want you to know.
Okay, so I don't need any of this at all. So let's just get this and push this forward. Pretty sure that's it right there.
But I want you to know that I am not afraid. I'm not afraid of you, the damage you inflicted. Even after all this, I want you to know that I only came to life after you happened.
That part I don't even. That part even I don't understand. Okay, this is where the cooler was turned on, or the AC was turned on. So this is going to be interesting.
You happened. The dormant spark within me was ignited when I met you.
Okay. Let me shut that up. Go.
The dormant spark ignited when I met you, and I know this fire burns endless. God damn it. And I know this fire that burns endless will never be.
This fire that burns endless.
This fire.
See, she still loves her even after all she's done.
The dormant spark within me was ignited when I met you. And I know this fire burns endless.
Fire that burns endless. Read it right. Okay, anyways, there's a part of one story of mine where Rainbow Dash gets exposed to an alternate reality and saves herself from being killed by Pinkamena. Sounds like Lost's birthday special thing. A few years back. I'm afraid that the deflector shield will be quite operational when your friends arrive. Okay, then I don't know where that quote's from, but sure.
And I know this fire that burns endless will never be extinguished. Because you can break the wings on my body, but you can never tear apart the ones in my heart. I may never be able to fly again, but nothing can stop me from ever soaring again. As long as I release myself from this lie, we can deny it as long as we like, but it won't change the fact that this was never meant to be. In this world.
Wait. I think that there's a big blooper here or something.
In this world, there is no place for both of us together. Oh my god, really?
Yeah, because my parents come back in the house.
In this world, there is no place for...
Yep. As you can tell, I was getting pissed.
In this world, there is no place for both of us together. Evidently, all the dreams we had were mere
Really, you asshole? Why? Okay. Not sure where that goes.
But it won't change the fact that this was never meant to be.
Let's do this. Emperor Palpatine. Yeah, that Emperor. His most known quote to me is "Good. Let the something flow through you." Good. Let the hay flow through you, or something like that. Can't remember. I have never heard of this one at all.
In this world, there is no place for both of us together. Evidently, all the dreams we had were mere illusions. All our promises we can forget. But what came alive in us when we saw each other, that is something that will never die, no matter how broken we are. I don't think that sounded right.
Kinda didn't.
We can deny.
We can deny.
what came alive in us when we saw each other, that is something that will never die, no matter how broken we are. I don't think.
Okay.
But what?
Let's see.
Evidently, all the dreams we...
Nope.
In this world, there is no place for both of us together.
I'm not sure where this actually starts.
We can deny it as long as we like.
Oh, that's where it starts.
We can deny it as long as we like. It wouldn't change the fact that this was not ever meant to be. In this...
I hear some unwanted sound effects in there. Oh, just... Alright.
Ever meant to be. In this world, there is no place for both of us together. Evidently, all the dreams we had were mere illusions. All our promise...
This story is literally like the stages of grief. Honestly, it is.
Evidently, all the dreams we had were mere illusions. All our promises, we can forget. But what came alive in us when we saw each other? That is something...
I'm gonna get rid of that little breath. Okay.
Saw each other. That is something that will never die. No matter...
Really? Why, voice? Why?
Something that will never die. No matter how broken we may be. A few years ago, you broke your promise.
You broke your promise. Okay. Hey, flow through you, strike me down, and take your father's place by my side. Not a big Star Wars fan. I mean, the only known quote that I really know from Star Wars is, "You don't know the power of the dark side," or "Luke, I am your father," because everybody knows that fucking quote.
We may be. A few years ago, you broke your promise. And today, as I step out of the castle I used to call home.
Yeah, I remember that was a long sentence, so I had to take a breath right here. Like, By so many big words. Oh, wow, I took out a big chunk of that opening. Okay, right there. And there we go.
Out of the castle I used to call home. I knew.
I hear you. Something. Probably my chair.
Call home. I knew that I had broken mine as well. You may not exist anymore. And there may not be a happy ending to our story. But I won't be afraid. At least, not if...
I feel like this is where I did like 3 different paragraphs of this.
You may not exist anymore. And there may not be a happy ending to our story. But I won't be afraid. At least, not of you. Because you came into my heart and you will always be there.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I'm there in yours too. And I too still believe that you know you can't kill the me in you.
God damn it.
I love you. And I always will. Goodbye, Twilight. Fluttershy. Let me redo that last part. Let me see if this one can sound better.
Okay, there's
You
one
may
thing.
not exist anymore.
There's only one thing I want to grab from that, and that's the Fluttershy thing, because on the last take I didn't do that very well. Okay, so let me grab that. Whoosh. Scribbler. Move. Support untypical on Indiegogo. Never heard of it. Okay, let me just grab this. By the way, if you're wondering if that part is actually in the story, the part where it says, you know, I love and always will, goodbye Twilight.
You may not exist.
That is not in there.
Let me redo that last part. Let me see if this one can sound better.
I added that in.
You may not exist anymore. No. You may not exist anymore.
Nice.
And there might not be a happy ending to our story. But I won't be afraid.
Nope.
At least, not of you.
Nope.
Because you came into my heart and you will always be there.
Oh, dear.
And I know I'm still in yours too. And I know I'm still in yours too. And I too still believe that you know that you can't kill the me in you. Okay, let me try it again. You may not exist anymore.
Okay, just delete all that.
You may not exist
Okay, and here's the final one. This is the one that's going to count.
You may not exist anymore, and there might not be a happy ending to our story. But I will not be afraid. At least, not of you. Because you came into my heart, and you will always be there. And I know I will always be in yours too. And I too still believe that you know you can't kill the me in you. I love you, and I always will. No matter what. Goodbye, Twilight. Fluttershy.
Yeah, I sound like bored.
Fluttershy.
Okay, do I want to put that a little closer? I think I do. Like, I like the dramatic effect, but I don't want to, like, drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
And I always will. No matter what. Goodbye, Twilight.
Oh, dear.
And I always will. No matter what. Goodbye, Twilight. Fluttershy.
And it doesn't really matter how much is off of this. So, okay, that one is done. Let's see. I've never actually seen Star Wars movies. My friends are majorly into it, though. I like it. I love it. Loving that last part, Sparrow. That could be taken out of context. You can't take away the me and you. That's just how the author wrote it. You can't kill the me and you. That means that what she's saying right there is basically you can't ever, like, I'll always be part of you, and you can never remove that part from you. Like, deep down, she still cares for her, but she can't care for what she's become now. Okay, so that came out about 14, probably gonna be about 15 minutes. All right, now the fun part. I think I've got a sound effect where it sounds like someone is, like, writing a letter or something. And a sad track that matches the atmosphere of the story. Like that damn song, I'll Be in Your Heart. You'll be in my heart. Is that the one you're talking about? Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, forever and always. Okay, so I'm going to have to go into headphones mode now, so you won't be able to see it. You heard most of it, but now I'm going to add additional stuff because this one is pretty simple. Do I actually have that sound effect? I'm pretty sure I do. It sounds like someone is writing with a pen or something. That might be on the other computer. I'm not sure. When was the last time I actually used that? I'm trying to remember. Good question. Jesus, I can't actually remember. Oh, I think I was going to use it for oh god, a key mark's true meaning. I think it was going to be used for key mark's true meaning, and then I decided not to do it. Like that damn, yeah. Can't kill the me and you grab saw challenge accepted. Ah ha ha, nice one, uncle. Say uncle. I know, bad joke. Joke. Okay, that's got a cold enough breeze coming through, so we're gonna shut that door. Someone stop opening that door, please. Thank you. Oh my god. You dick. Okay. This I actually don't know if I have the sound effect, so that's gonna be interesting. Did I save? I don't know. We're gonna find out in a second. So that would be under music. And under the free YouTube downloader folder, which would be up here. EF, there it is. Okay, where would this even classify? Like pen writing sound, writing on paper sound effect? I actually can't. I actually don't know. This is gonna be interesting. Pen. So I've been through these sound effects a lot, so I actually don't know if I've still got it. It won't be that hard to find if I don't. Not seeing anything, so let me do this. All right, so back to YouTube. Whoop dee doo dee doo. Here, let's. Okay, what am I looking for? Writing sound effect. See, now it should be on my thing. Pencil writing sound effect. And this is where you just gotta. Okay. That does not sound like a pencil writing. That sounds like a. That's all that sounds like. Writing sound effect. Deadpool. I just needed it on loop. Like entirely on loop. So that's the easiest way to do these kinds of stories is you just need to have it like so that it doesn't. Well, hello then. That just sounds annoying. Write on paper with pencil, sound effects, all sounds. Okay. This again. Drawing on paper with pencil. No. Drawing on paper with a pencil. ASMR. Oh, hello. God. Okay then. That was a weird intro. Okay, all you're doing is just tapping your fingers, dude. Yeah, screw you. That might work. Quill pen writing. Should I do? How long is this? That legit sounds like a quill. So I am actually going to get that one. Actually, let me listen to this one first. See if it sounds any better. Yeah, they both sound about the same. Ouch. Okay, so this will be in the cues. That itch. Sorry, guys. Kind of just searching around for now. All right. Shut up. I don't care. Cause I swear. Don't care. Okay, cues. Remember cue. Okay. Anything else while I'm online? I don't think so. Or maybe. There's all sorts of good freaking piano tracks for sad music. No. Sad piano music. And I like high quality stuff. So, like, that's the one I was listening to yesterday while recording it. So, but it's a 2-hour freaking file. No. No, no, no. I think I remember using this one back then. Well, okay then. definitely used this one before. Way back in the day. Oops. Nah, that doesn't work. Hmm. Hmm. Not really the one I need. This is the most tricky part, is finding piano music that actually works. I prefer the piano over everything because I just like the piano. Oh, I recognize this track. This is from Glimmer in Her Eye, I think. Yeah, it is. Loss. I think that's a good one. Yeah, it's not really a tone. Just experimenting around right now. And I can't even see the chat, so sorry. Oh, Jesus. I think I have this one already. Hmm. Man, this is gonna be a tricky one. No, that sounds way too epic.
Papers in the Guyer's room. Okay. We need papers.
All right.
In the Guyer's room. You're the Guyer.
Hmm. Hmm. That's a good one. So let me actually copy that one. This is how I get all of my like sound effects, music, blah 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 blah. It's a free app called free YouTube downloader. If you don't have it, basically this is how I get all my sound effects and music. It's very simple to use. You can download this MP3, MP4, 1080p. All depends on of what version you've got, basically. And as you can see, if you have good internet, it doesn't take very long. And my internet is far from good. It sucks. We will meet again. Actually use that. Like I like to use Lucas King and I like to use Mayuji, I think that's how you say his name. I like their music because I know it's royalty free and it's free to use, basically. Good music too. Lucas King, his is a little bit more low quality, but it's still really good music. Missing Greed, Hurt. I think I've got this one. Yep, definitely got that one. That one's not really. That one sounds more like romance than it does sad. Remember. That's emotional piano music. I don't know if that's the same as sad. Look at. Okay. I don't know if they have it for Linux, actually. That's a good one, too. I might actually have this one already. Let me actually double check on that. I don't. That one's more kind of upbeat. I want it down and kind of sad. I know. I need to shave. Quit reminding me. That sounds like something from Titanic, and I'm not joking. Oh, dear. I think I've actually seen that one before. This channel has some high-quality shit. It's really good. I'm going to have to go back one step to get back to Lucas King. No, that's... Oy vey, no. 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 What the hell? Oh, dear. Oh, it's okay. It's not really what I'm looking for, though. Did I listen to this one? Not sure. That one's pretty good. It matches actually quite well. Download that as MP3. It's all about playing around, literally. It's you just gotta play around a little bit. Okay. Just need to go back in here. Okay, what was that one called? Okay, first let's get the quill sound effect. Instead of being cues. There it is. Quill pen writing. Eat up. Out of curiosity, what's the least favorite genre of your... What is my least favorite genre of MLP fanfictions? Well... That's kind of tough. Let's see. I don't like when people take like other ideas that have already been done. Like there's people that will do parodies, like you know, an MLP version of, let's say, Nightmare on Elm Street. I hate when people do that because I find that uncreative and it's kind of stupid, in all honesty. Not change patch. I need to amplify it up. Not that much. But my least favorite genre, if I had to choose one, I think it would be comedy. Comedy or porn. Basically, just straight up porn. I don't care for that kind of crap. And I think it's overly used, honestly. Like, if you want my honest opinion, that's honestly what I'm going to tell you. Okay, we're going to add a new track. So, comedy and porn would be my least favorites, honestly. Okay. We're just going to go to the back. Okay, I actually want the writing to come in pretty slowly. So, it's actually probably better to put the music in first. See, these are things you gotta think about when you're making these things and putting them together. Okay, what was that one called? Feeling or something like feel? Let me see. Oh, it's gonna be under S, sad piano music. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Sad piano music. Missing, loss, feel. It's so tricky with these piano tracks, though. You have to make them like high quality. Okay, here. Whoa, hey, don't do that. Okay, I need to change the amplification on it. Seeing as sometimes it's too loud and it overpowers. And you want to amplify it down rather than use like the knobs on the side, these ones, because that can really mess up the audio, especially if you're on one track. Because if you put it on one track and you use these knobs, then it messes with the audio on anything else you're going to put on that track. So you want to use amplify for that reasoning. Okay, I've never actually watched any comedy, but Klopp has scarred me for life. I was going through some readings and changeling therapy came on. I cringed so hard I literally couldn't move. Okay then. I've listened to some weird Klopp, and yeah, it can get pretty bizarre. I don't blame you. Okay. So this is going to be interesting. I feel like I don't know. I can change the pitch, make it a little bit more darker, a little bit more, down. Let me try that one first. Let me try that other one that I downloaded, which was missing. Okay, let me try that one. This one. The weirdest Klopp that I've ever listened to is it's Wooten's reading of, what is it called? Arachnophilia or something like that. Something like that. That one was bizarre. To say the least, it was freaking bizarre. Considering what it's about, it's weird. Like, honestly, Wooten has got some strange fetishes, honestly. Okay. I listened to Wooten's readings. The one that stuck with me was Midnight Cravings. I have actually never heard that one. About Anon and a very drunk Princess Luna. Well, we know where that route goes all the time now, don't we? Oh, dear. Okay, 12V. Let's see how this one sounds. This one had a bit of a darker sound. Okay, then. I'm a huge Luna fan. Oh my god, paste already. Okay, I'm gonna back that up. Oh yeah, that one sounds much more on the right on the dot. Like, I feel like I'm gonna put a writing effect coming right here. So make another track. Put its sound effects. Effects. See? I'm also going to change up the narration track. I'm going to make it like it's all echoey so that it doesn't sound like it's okay, so I need to push the narration track a little further ahead, or I need to, yeah, which I think I'm going to do. So Okay, back. All right. Now I need to add a little bit of an effect to this one. Is that the one? Oh yeah, that's right. Duh. I think it was 2 and 2, if I remember correct. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, dear. Fluttershy's best one. Nope, Rainbow Dash, in my opinion. Luna is pretty awesome, though, not gonna lie. She's gone through more conflict than freaking Celestia ever thought of going through. I mean, I love Celestia in the episode Horseplay. I'm not gonna lie there. I love that episode. I mean, what's her name? Nicole Oliver as a Celestia trying to act horrible. Give her a freaking Grammy already. It's freaking hilarious. I loved her in that episode. That was so much fun. My God. Like my favorite episodes so far this season. Wow, that's actually pretty tough. Considering what we have gone about. I can easily say what my least favorite season, or what my least favorite episode is, and that would be the latest one. It sucked. I didn't like it at all. No, that's not it. Let me try again. I believe it's 2 and 2, if I remember correct. Pretty absolutely sure that is what this is. It'll be fine. Don't worry. You'll forget about it by the time you get to season 8. Season 8 is not even comparing to season 7. Season 7 had so many great episodes. This one, it's starting out kind of like how season 6 did. Season 6 started out very rough, and it had its up times and its down times, like a roller coaster. Like, I feel that this episode's going to be it's going to be the same way, basically. It's time for a new day in Equestria. The Royal Cantaloupe voice. Yeah, that was hilarious. I loved that episode. It was fun. Fun episode. Don't you even. Thank you. Okay then. Hello. Okay, back away. Back it up, back it up. Hey, stay out of my shit. Yeah, this music track really does match big time. Okay, I'm gonna have to make like spam of this freaking sound effect. Control C. Oh, V. I'm gonna see that one. Okay, let me get this. Let's see. See that again? Okay. Stop. So I'm wondering if I should put a secondary, not secondary, but like an exit. Yeah, that thing. Let me actually see what it sounds like. Okay, what one am I looking for? I think it's this one. Yep, it is. We'll see. I don't think this one really fits, but let me see what it sounds like. Okay, Control V. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's a little questionable. Little too sexual, I guess I should say. God. Yeah, this one actually matches pretty well. And it's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, so we are just gonna keep spamming this sucker. Maybe. If Audacity will work. I need to save after this one plays. Maybe. Okay, save project. Control C that. Oops, oops. Go back here. That's why it was taking forever to. Okay, it is. Okay, cool.
Hello. What's that back here? My throat. And then I get your pillow.
Okay. I think I know what piano track I'm putting in next. I think it's one of my favorites. Thank you, Lost, for actually introducing me to this track. If it fits, I'm not sure. Uh, hmm. Let me think about how that one sounds. Nah, it really doesn't match. Well, we're entering the abuse part, so let's do a track called Abuse. Why not? Depending on how it sounds. Yeah, kind of does. Don't remember what it sounds like. Okay, effect. Okay, minus 15. I normally put it like minus 21, but with this one, you still want to keep the sound they know visible without, killing it completely. You can always put it this. Okay, I need to save. The thing I need is this freaking crashing on me.
tried.
Sorry, guys. I don't mean to be boring, just listening. Okay. We'll see. Control V. There we go. They keep freaking spamming this sucker like crazy. I can just replay a track, I guess. I think I've got a track that I can use. God, what was it called? Shit. Oh, there's two good ones. What was it called? I know one of them is called, like, Don't Die on Me or something like that, and the other one is called... Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's called Oh, fuck. It is called... fudge. Let's see. Don't Die on Me. Oh my god, what is it called? You drive me nuts. I'll come across it. Let's see. Living in the Dark? No. Oh, What Could Have Been? That's in the W's. What Could Have Been? There it is. Okay. And this is high quality stuff. Ah, damn it. Come on, but don't work like that on me. Alright, let's see. Okay, these are the ones I have to turn on like crazy because they're high quality. So let's do about 21.1, call that good. Sorry about the background noise. Okay. Yeah, it's Yeah. Kind of works. In a way. Fits the mood of the moon. The mood. Oh, God. Don't. Yeah, because Lost actually introduced me to his music. I really like his style. I like his I love how he plays the music, and I like the dark feel to it. Like he does dark piano basically, and I love his I like the style. My favorite reversion so far. I also like Keep Going. That's another great one.
I like her. Oh,
Are you going outside or something?
be here. Right there, stop. All right. Whoa, hey, how you doing?
And we did it. And we did it.
Probably not. You can try.
I just seen him out there.
No way. That's crazy. Bring no mice up there. Probably not. You brought her to
But you really did see him
you. No way, you did not. No, I don't believe you.
It was no.
I didn't see it.
It was outside, but you didn't see it. That don't count.
Oh, just because I didn't see it, it don't count. Oh.
Out here somewhere.
See?
What's that? Water?
Got water.
I heard it.
I think you're crazy, girl.
I am going outside to
Yeah,
watch.
I'm going outside to watch.
Can you do that like
Okay, there we go. All right, let's cut. This one fades out pretty fast. Let's do that about right there. Delete that. Save. So, do I go sad music for the end, or do I go with a like a reborn kind of sound. Like if I am going to go something like that, I know exactly what track I'm going for. It's this lovely one, right? Well, maybe. Okay. That one. Yeah, I really like this guy's type of, like, piano playing, and I love how he goes about it. It sounds very high quality, and it sounds really professional. Oh wow, that one's got quite a bit of peaking to it, so I'm gonna have to probably turn that down quite a lot. Point 1.3, let's do that. Not 21.4 or 21.1. Let's do that. Why not? Almost to the end, so should be pretty set. I'm gonna re-listen through all this and look at it to make sure it's okay, but yeah, we'll see. Hurry the fuck up. It just takes a minute to load. That's why it says it's not responding. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Do some slowing down here. Pick that up just a tiny bit. Should be fine. Okay, now the spamming is probably going to carry out for quite a while. Holy moly. Okay. Excuse me. Now that's where I gotta be. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do this one. Okay, save. How long do I want that to go out for? Can you be my editor? I'm not technically a editor for other people. I don't like to really do editing, so I probably not. The last time I did edit for someone, I got freaking burnt, so I'm not going to chance it again. Okay, so let me see. Okay. I can add in like something like people like, you know, many couples struggle with abusive relationship. You know, something like that. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna fade it out. I know it's kind of hard to really pick a spot, so I'm just gonna go with that. So now it's time to do some calculation. That ended at. Need you to move. 14 minutes 46 seconds, and I've got it set to end at 15 minutes and 37 seconds. Holy shit, almost a minute. Let's do 30 seconds at least. So that would be. So about 15 minutes and 16 seconds, if I'm kind of correct. Stop right there. God damn it. Gotta get right on the dot. That's 6, 15, 16. Got it. Okay, right on the dot. Right, you die. Okay, I am going to let me see what this sounds like. Let's see. Effect fade out. For fade out, I want to do this one. Studio fade out. That one sounds so much more more professional. Well, God, I don't know. That doesn't feel right. So I'm going to actually redo all that. Okay. go like this, maybe to this little spot right here, and let me see what that does. It's almost 16 fucking minutes. Good grief. I don't know. I can always edit this later on too, so I can always play around with it later on. Other than that, I think I am pretty much done for now. Well, not done, but done. So where does this end? Wow, over a minute? Man, that's tough. That is actually legitimately tough. I might as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it the first way around. Oh, for God damn it. How far back am I? God dang it. Control Y.
Goodness. No warm up face.
So 15 minutes and 16 seconds. So that's where I'm going to put it. Yeah, this part's always fun. Not really. We got around the dot? Nope. 16. Got it. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Now let's do that.
Crazy, I'm telling you.
I guess a little funky, but no big deal.
Look, babe.
Hang on, let me.
Oh, whoops. Forgot to take out that lovely.
Dog, a cat, and you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is ridiculous. Okay. Now fade that out. I did that wrong. Okay. There we go. Much better. Okay, did I get that right on the dot?
I don't know what I'm doing.
We're just gonna save it. Project. Oh man. Okay. So I'm gonna listen through, but well, maybe if it'll let me. Go back to the beginning, you slowpoke. Jesus. Okay. Oh, that hurts. Now comes the fun part. While I'm listening through, look for some imagery. And this is the point where I'm going to close the stream because, yeah, I've shown you guys like some representation of how you can, or how I edit like this stuff to put it together as one whole track. Holy shit. Close that. No. Close that. No. Close that. No. And close that. No. Okay. So yeah, I am going to close this stream. Thank you guys for watching the randomness, and thank you for keeping me sane for the while. And until the next live stream, I will see you guys later and take care. Until next time.